Hello, everybody. All the three people watching, if they are at all. Welcome back to another edition of Art of Arlo Moon. I don't know if that's going to be my intro, but whatever, we'll try some. But today I was going to update and probably just do some detailing on a piece that I've already started. It's pretty much almost done, but there was a customer that called. I went to talk to a place that I showed a couple months ago, where I actually had a show, a solo show, at Brothers Drake Meadery, and in one of my older videos I drove by it, I pointed it out, but of course that's an older video, but basically they went by and asked about a piece, a Snoop Dogg piece, and it's an okay piece. This one I think is a little better. And I'm like, well, I got this piece here. Maybe I should show it to them. But then I'm like, well, it's not detailed all the way. So, because that's a lot of times, there's like stages. And do I have the energy to do all of it at once? Well, first of all, it's almost like oil painting. It's not oil painting, but there's no way, if you've ever done oil painting, anybody who's watching, if there is anybody watching, you do it in layers and there's stages. Now, where's my paint? There it is. Well, it's kind of like that, or maybe most stuff anyway, where you have stages. You have one thing, then you can go wait for that to dry, and then another thing, wait for that to dry. Maybe that's all painting, I don't know, but I think oil painting is a good example. But I was looking at, maybe my brush is pretty damaged here, because I'm like horrible with equipment. Or materials, I just totally am really difficult on brushes. I want them to do what I want them to do and not really to, break down or anything, so I don't really take care of them, of course, that much. Just kind of bad, because when you go to paint again, this is kind of what I was talking about one of the last couple of videos I just made. The prep is part of the process, and I really don't like doing the prep as much with the same day as trying to produce something. Get in the mode, you want to have kind of like all the stuff ready. So I'll even go like shopping or whatever, and that almost feels like it was a day of work, which is not really true, but it sure kind of feels like that. Now, whether I slice and dice this into nothing, I don't know. If you haven't figured this out, it's kind of like always a hit and miss on whether it's crap or not. And so when it comes out good and I talk about it, I'm like, wow, I really like this piece. It sounds egotistical to me a little bit. Of course, I'm an egotistical person at some level. I don't know. I got a constant, seemingly contradiction going. I'm a walking contradiction, really. But, you have like a constant battle going on, but, I'm an egotistical person at some level. And then I'm like, well, yeah, I really like this one, and I wonder how people think about, how that sounds. It's more like, oh man, this could have been crap, but I was really happy with the way it came out, because it doesn't all come out good. Again, this is like the other drawing video where I've got to break my arm to get over this camera. Yes, I could probably shoot it from the back or something else. I don't know, but I need to really kind of have stability. I'm not shaky yet. I wonder about that, because there's certain indicators that would tell me that I'm probably going to be shaking in the future. I don't really go into too much detail about it, but I just wonder about how much that comes about. And you wonder, because you kind of need a steady hand, but then I kind of use my pinky as a steady hand, which is, again, is that the right way to do things? Probably not the right way to do it, because a real painter would, just to sit there and use their arm and whatever. It's academic art guy who wants to constantly critique academic art guy. I don't know, we'll see if I do some of those. I think it's a funny idea. I have a second channel, and I can barely keep up with making a video. I'm trying to make a video a day, though, of course, right? That's why I start out at the bottom, doing one video a week, or something like that. I don't like that. Let's go full gamut when the ability is not even there to make one video a day. But I want to do another, or I did another channel. That was the idea, because I can, you can hear that tapping in the background. That's Joss painting upstairs. So yeah, I live at a place where you can paint. If you love painting, this is the place to live, pretty much. Because you don't have anybody yelling at you if you're painting all the time or whatever. And guess what? Joss lives here too, and he paints. But yeah, if I ever get a chance or find the time or whatever, if I get him, I have script stuff I'm gonna do. It's more like skits, but it will have a lot of artistic elements to it. It's basically called the Mission Show, and there's no videos. There are no videos. Whatever grammar would be correct on that. There are no videos currently there, of course, right? But as soon as I get more on it, I'm going to try to, if I ever get one done, let's say, that's probably a good way to do it. I'm going to put those up, and then maybe I will have, like, some interest in that, and it won't be necessarily art vlog. I don't know, if there's a lot of interest in art vlog, I'll just keep doing this, whatever. I have a drive to do that too, though. It's not just necessarily interest, obviously. Why would I be making videos? I mean, not all the time, but videos and other stuff and posting and all this. If it was all about getting some kind of return on views, I guess. But so it's something that seems kind of interesting if it was to become true, where you could get a lot of views or whatever just by watching, or just by you know, art vlogging. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know where that crowd is, so how to reach that crowd and whatever. I'm working on that. And you know, it's crazy. Promotions on a YouTube channel, I thought were a pretty low portion of the actual video making. And it seems to be the content and the actual, you know, video processing of making videos is, you know, really low on the totem pole. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but it seems to be. And then there's a crap ton of other stuff that you need to do, like, you know, editing the video, processing the video, all that stuff. And then promotion of the video. That's a big, important part, which I'm trying to learn that. I got a little roll for 5 minutes, which was big for me. I seem to have Wayne and the videos after that, which I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. But if you're watching this and you know what you're doing, maybe you can comment them or send me links or something if anybody watches it at all. It seems I got 2 or 3 video watchers there, and I really appreciate that. Anybody who watches it is awesome, but it's not that many, so I wonder, you know. But anyway, so eventually, I love this video, this one video. It's I watched Casey Neistat, if that's how you say his name, and his wife is Candace, and this video on her where she's talking about business, and which is kind of good, because I saw Casey's video on her starting a company. I've watched a bunch of his videos. I don't watch them every day. I used to watch them every single day, and I watch them a lot still, but anyway, there's this one video. It's on Candace Neistat, that's right, and it's about her company, Billy, which was, like, again, was a kind of a good video to watch, because I didn't understand what that was. Did I take the time to look it up? No, I didn't. Just there would be videos on Casey's channel, and I was like, okay, Billy, I don't know what that is. I know she was in jewelry or whatever. But anyway, it was an interesting video, which can I tell you the name of it? No, I can't remember. It's a business channel one. There's a business entrepreneur channel, which I am very fascinated with business history and business in general. I don't know why that is. It's always been an interest of mine. It's kind of crazy considering I have no money. You'd think it'd be like somebody who had money. I always wanted to do a business, or since the 90s. Like I said in another video, I'm old, you know, and but of course now I'm old, so maybe the time has passed or whatever. I don't know, but we'll see. And I always had an interest in that because I guess there's money and prosperity in that. Some people are making money in business, so you wonder. Obviously, it hasn't been my agenda in life to pursue business, or I wouldn't be old and not have started a business. But that was very fascinating because she's like basically, well, the designer left from her original setup, and then she's like, what are the options we have? And like basically, it's almost like never say die kind of mentality. And I think that not everybody's successful, but because it takes a response from people. Like, you know, you can put 1 million videos up. If you get 3 views a video, I guess eventually, and of course you can't make any money off of it. So, I mean, I'd like to do some more elaborate videos. It would cost money. It's like a lot of stuff in the art world. I mean, I don't want to charge a lot because I feel bad about that because I'm not a guy for money. So I have this whole conflicting thing, as I said, I'm a walking contradiction. I want to come off and go to the high money stuff because then I can be like, yeah, I accomplished this, you know, or some kind of feeling like that. But then on the other hand, my humble personality, as far as like originally humble, as a child or whatever, I felt like I was humble as a child. And it brought out your egotism as you get older. Of course, this is 12 minutes again. Boy, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Well, I'm detailing this, and I'm not even showing it, I guess. It's whether, this one I'm probably gonna actually time-lapse. Come on. You see some of the detailing. I mean, maybe pull it back even. Because you're not really seeing it. Anyway, 10 minutes. Yes, it's too long. Boy. Time flies when you're having fun.